All right.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah, how about yourself?
I'm okay.
What you doing right now?
Just recording.
Is there a reason for recording?
I got a camera.
They're just concerned because apparently individual matching your description has been doing this a lot at NASB locations.
Okay, you got your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Savage, Grandview Police Department, badge number 0315.
Thank you so much for being professional. Yes, sir. I'm just recording. I didn't even speak to nobody.
I know, but they see you out here and they're concerned that you're possibly casing the place.
Say that one more time.
Casing the place?
I'd rather roll a joint than case one.
Okay, no, I get that.
Yeah.
So is it like for a YouTube website, or is it just recording just because you want to situation?
I'm just recording. It's almost like one of the first actual real days of fall.
Okay.
The temperature didn't drop. Well, yesterday I guess was. The temperature was down. Actually, on Halloween. It just didn't feel that bad.
Is there a reason you're doing this building?
I was actually just walking all the way around.
Just walking all the way around?
Yeah.
This building, or just walking around?
Just around the whole area. Is that fine?
That's fine. They're just concerned, so we're out here just talking to you.
Well, I have no ill intent, nothing like that, nothing nefarious going on. Just recording.
Like I said, is it for like a website that you got, or just because you like to? You have video editor or something?
I just got this camera. It's pretty cool. I like it. I'm just trying to see what the footage look like. Next, I'm getting me a body camera. What kind is that?
This is a Motorola one, WatchGuard.
Okay.
So they had WatchGuard, and then WatchGuard got bought out by Motorola. So now that we got newer cameras, so when I activate that one, I'll activate that.
A man peacefully records the exterior of a local NASB branch when two Grandview police officers approach after receiving a report about someone matching his description filming similar locations. Rather than escalating the encounter, the officers introduce themselves, provide their names and badge numbers, and explain that employees are concerned he may be surveying the property. The cameraman calmly reassures them that he has no criminal intentions and is simply testing a recently purchased camera on a pleasant autumn day. Throughout the exchange, both sides remain respectful, creating an unexpectedly relaxed and professional first interaction.
Okay. Is that like a level 4 vest? Or is that a 3?
I don't know.
Okay.
It stops bullets at some point.
Okay.
So. Apparently he's just out here recording the fine scenery.
Yeah. Can I get your name and badge number as well, sir?
Yeah, if you want, it's Bailey, 0198.
Thank you so much for being professional.
You doing all right today?
I was just hanging around. It ain't as cold as I thought it would be with the temperature dropping down.
Yeah.
How did daylight saving affect you guys?
I wasn't working, so.
Yeah.
Usually the guys are working, they gotta work an extra hour.
Yeah, because I caught myself just waking up in the middle of the night and I didn't know why. And then when I got on the internet, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's going on. Okay, daylight savings. So, yeah, the extra hour of sleep, I guess it felt good, you know what I'm saying?
I guess so.
Yeah. Some things that people be having issues answering. Who can I answer the question to?
I can answer.
You want to say?
Well, anything I can answer, I will.
I mean, I think you can. What's 550 divided by 2?
Oh, it's going to take me a minute.
How?
550 would be 275, I think.
Okay. Hey, come on,
Is
hey.
that right?
You probably the second. Yeah, probably the second officer I think that was able to get that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Why is that a significant thing? Hey, you just do that, or what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you been doing this at other NASB locations, or this is like the first time you've been over here?
What you mean?
Because they talk to each other, right? All the NASB ones talk to each other. Apparently they said that, and like I said before, individual matching your description has been doing this a few times.
As the conversation continues, a second officer joins the discussion and also identifies himself without hesitation. The relaxed atmosphere shifts away from suspicion and into friendly conversation, covering topics such as the weather, daylight saving time, and even a light-hearted maths question that one officer successfully answers. The cameraman then asks why police believe he has been visiting multiple NASB locations, prompting officers to explain that dispatch reported a person matching his clothing and appearance had been seen recording similar buildings. Instead of becoming defensive, he politely questions the description while maintaining a calm and cooperative attitude.
Is it like, do you like the NASB structures or something like that?
My description?
Yeah.
What description they give?
Sombrero style hat, black male, gray sweats, gray sweater with a camera.
You agree with that?
That's what we were told.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, that's how it was dispatched.
Man, I come in peace, man. No ill intent. I mean, if they would have came and talked to me, they would have seen I'm pretty like a real chill, cool guy. I could have told them like, hey, I'm just.
They get nervous, you know.
Yeah, let me ask you this though, and you guys are officers. What can you see?
You can see points of egress, exits, possible weak points, glass, stuff like that.
What you used to do in your what you used to do? I didn't see that. He said he sees nothing. But you saw
building to me.
I used to be a Marine, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I salute you twice then, man. But for somebody's not, I mean, I'm not aware of those kind of things, man. Like, I didn't see nothing. And the same thing, you saw what I saw.
Well, I mean,
windows is tinted, man, and I'm on a public street.
Yeah,
like,
you are, yeah. We just came to talk to because they're worried. All we can say, hey, we went and talked to him. He's just doing this.
think about it this way, right? There's what, like 8 billion people in the world? Right? How many people are standing out here videotaping?
Not somebody's gonna do something nefarious. Not somebody that's gonna do nothing nefarious. It's 2024, man. Everybody has a camera.
That's true.
Right when you walk out your house, you on camera for the whole
that's
day.
True, but I'm just saying, if it strikes somebody as odd.
I mean, it's okay. I totally understand
The
that.
discussion becomes more meaningful as the cameraman explains that he has no intention of causing harm and believes a simple conversation could have resolved any concerns from the beginning. Curious about the officer's perspective, he asks what security vulnerabilities they notice when looking at a building. One officer, drawing from his military background as a former Marine, describes how trained personnel naturally observe exits, windows, and possible weak points. The cameraman responds that, as an ordinary citizen standing on a public street, he notices none of those details and is simply exercising his right to record in a public place.
Nothing against that. I'd just be kind of curious, like what did they say?
Disagree with you.
Which one of you guys are a good speller? Who's a good speller?
Oh, hell no.
Not like basic words, nothing like a hard word.
More trivia for you or what?
Can you spell forwards, backwards? You can even use your notepad. You can even use your notepad.
Forwards is SDRAWROS.
You can even use your
He
notepad.
just did it.
What'd he say?
He did. 1019. He just did it.
I did not hear him.
It would be forwards would be SDRAWROS. Right?
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
That wasn't correct.
No? Were you supposed to spell forwards and backwards? There's probably not a right answer.
Give me some, man. It was the right answer. You got it on the second one. On the second, you didn't do it, but you said it. Yeah. You guys.
Yeah, it was gonna be.
Hey, where is something good to get something to eat?
What are you in the mood for?
Something local.
Local?
Oh, local. TJ's Cafe.
TJ's is the local.
It's pretty good.
El Alteño.
El Alteño is a real good spot if you like Mexican food.
I
up on Main
love
Street.
Mexican food, and it's
It's an
authentic.
orange building, bright orange building. Oh yeah, it's real.
Is it
good.
right there on Main on that Circle Drive? Okay. And where you guys police station at?
Well, normally it's at 1200 Main Street, but we're working out of the View right now.
The who?
3,500 buyers. It's a community center.
It's a community center?
Yeah,
With any tension now completely gone, the encounter turns into an easygoing conversation filled with humor and local recommendations. The cameraman challenges the officers with a playful spelling puzzle, leading to laughter as they attempt to work out the answer together. He then asks where he can find authentic local food, and the officers happily recommend popular restaurants before explaining where the police department is temporarily operating. What began as a suspicious call ultimately ends as a respectful exchange, demonstrating how calm communication, professionalism, and mutual respect can transform a potentially tense police encounter into a positive interaction.
They've renovated the city hall and police station up here, and they're about done with it.
So that is you guys' police station? Is the city hall and police station connected?
City hall's up top. We're at the bottom.
Yep.
Okay.
We're in the basement.
And you guys are some cool guys. Also, you a sarge.
Well, no, corporal.
Okay. Well, where do that fall in the ranks? How do the ranks
Right
go?
between patrolman and sergeant.
Okay, moving up in the ranks.
When the sergeant's out, he's in charge.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long y'all been on the force?
17 years.
Okay. You look young. I wouldn't have guessed it.
Well,
if you don't mind me putting you on the spot, how old are you?
42.
You 42?
Yeah.
What's your favorite number, 1 through 10? What come to mind?
3.
3?
Yeah.
If you was born 3 years ago from today, how old would you be?
Why is he asking you so much questions? It's like a sobriety test.
We kind of just fell right into it.
39.
Okay.
There, did it again. 3 in a row.
They wasn't right.
No? You stay around here or what, man?
What do you mean?
You stay around, where you live at? Are you from Grandview?
I'm from Earth.
Earth?
Yeah, from this planet.
Likewise.
Yeah, where you from?
Earth?
Okay. Hey, see, look at y'all. Y'all pretty cool, man. I like y'all. Yeah, so man, I'm not gonna be long. You know, just gonna be out here getting a couple shots.
Okay.
That's cool.
So,
Do you have an ID on you real quick?
you need my ID?
Just to document who we talked to. Because here's the thing, right? Legally, constitutional rights, we have detained you for a little bit, so we need to make a real quick record.
So hold on. This was good. So you just illegally detained me?
I didn't say that.
You just said you detained me.
What begins as a relaxed conversation continues with the cameraman asking about the newly renovated City Hall and police station, the officers' careers, and their years of service. The exchange remains friendly, with jokes about age, rank, and simple mental challenges creating a comfortable atmosphere. The cameraman even compliments the officers for their professionalism and makes it clear he only intends to capture a few more shots before leaving. However, the tone changes dramatically when an officer unexpectedly requests identification, explaining that they need to document the encounter because they have detained him during their investigation.
Is that illegal?
For what crime?
We got a call out here. It's a police call.
That's okay, you getting a call, but now you just said you detained me. To detain somebody, you need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. What crime did you detain me for?
We've already explained why we're here.
You just said you got a
I'm just
call.
going to document your name and date of birth that said that we talked to you.
Okay, I don't have to get my ID.
Yeah, you do.
No, I do. Let's get a supervisor out here. Let's get a captain out here, sir.
Well, the captain ain't going to come out for this.
He's going to come out for this, sir.
No,
Yes,
he will not.
Yes, he is, buddy.
Well, let me explain to you. Let me explain to you.
I was going to see how much you was going to trample on my rights. Now, you guys looked good for a second.
No,
but now you trying to
trampling on any rights.
Well, I'm in public, doing nothing nefarious.
Okay.
And you just walk up and ask me for my ID.
Except that we got a police call for service.
That's fine. That's fine. You can do that.
The caller articulated who you are, what you were doing as far as your physical description.
No crime.
Okay. Based on that suspicious call for service.
Is suspicious a misdemeanor or a felony?
Suspicious
it's
act.
neither. Come on, y'all looked like some good guys. Y'all just flipped the script.
Hold on.
Y'all just flipped the script.
Hold on, because I'm trying to explain it to you.
Go ahead.
Right? Because we're out here for a lawful call for service, and we contacted you lawfully. But okay, you don't have to agree. I'm just telling you.
We most definitely finna challenge. Okay, I'm going to the police department. That's not law. That's not law, sir. That's not law. To show ID, sir.
Can I ask what you've been doing?
You need reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime is being committed. Now, you cannot turn. He putting his
the encounter immediately shifts from casual conversation to a constitutional debate. The cameraman questions the officer's authority to detain him, repeatedly asking what specific crime he is suspected of committing. While officers insist they are responding to a suspicious person call and simply need his name and date of birth, he argues that a police call alone does not establish reasonable, articulable suspicion of criminal activity. Refusing to provide identification, he requests a supervisor, maintaining that recording in public is lawful and that exercising constitutional rights should never be treated as criminal behavior.
Ready to go hands on.
He's cold-blooded. Hey, listen.
Hands cold.
What do you do for a living?
Why does it matter?
I'm just curious now. You was asking me all kinds of questions and I answered them. Come on now.
That's fine.
And you know what I do for a living. I'm asking you what you do for a living.
You're using police tactics now.
I'm asking you because I want to explain it.
Okay, I'd rather not answer that.
Okay, you don't have to.
I'm just out here exercising rights.
Okay.
Now, and if you're trying to turn legal, constitutional, protected activity into a crime to try to get my ID, that look bad, Officer Bailey.
I'm not saying that.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Am I legally required to give you my ID right now on this call?
Yes, you are.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
Yes, let's get a captain out here, sir.
No, captain's not going to come out here.
Let's get a captain. If somebody's trying to infringe on your rights, a captain should come out here. If I'm calling somebody higher than you, sir.
What'll happen is you'll be placed under arrest for failing to identify
That's
yourself.
a secondary crime. You got to commit a first crime first to even have to ID, sir.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
I challenge you on that, sir. You willing to arrest you?
You don't want to do that because
that's on you, sir. That's on you. Your qualified immunity is gone. Everything because you stepping on constitutional rights now, Mr. Officer Bailey.
Okay, but can I explain something to you?
Go ahead. I was just saying, man, y'all some cool guys, but that's why you cannot trust the police because y'all act like cool guys and then try to flip the script.
And now you're interrupting. You won't even let me talk.
Because the whole thing, man, you act like a good. Go ahead. Let me let you talk. Let me let you talk.
Okay.
That's why you can't trust the police.
Okay. Except that, I just told you, I've been doing this for 17 years.
As the disagreement intensifies, both sides firmly defend their positions. The officers continue insisting that refusing to identify himself could ultimately result in arrest, while the cameraman argues that failure to identify cannot stand alone without an underlying offense. He accuses the officers of shifting from a respectful conversation into an attempt to violate his constitutional protections, expressing disappointment after initially praising their professionalism. Although voices become more serious, the discussion remains verbal, with each side attempting to justify its interpretation of the law without allowing the encounter to become physically confrontational.
No. I've been doing this line of work for 17 years, right?
Okay.
I have done that without complaint or lawsuit on my record.
Okay, this will be the first.
No, it won't be.
This will be the
because
first, sir.
This is the thing.
Go ahead.
Between the two of us, I am the subject matter expert on the law, and that includes constitutional law. I have hundreds of hours of study and application of that in my line of work. We are out here for a lawful reason. You've been contacted for a lawful purpose, us performing our duties. That is 100% true, whether you like it or not. And it is within that course of my duties that I'm asking you to provide a name and date of birth that I can verify, and we can let you go.
That's incorrect. Let me ask you a question.
I'm not going to ask you.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question now.
I will answer it, and then you will identify yourself, and you will go to jail.
If I'm standing on the sidewalk eating a bowl of cereal, and someone don't like that, just listen. Just listen.
People can say what you're doing there.
Anything. You can't turn a constitutional. This is First Amendment, freedom of the press.
And I'm not stopping you from recording.
But that's what you're doing.
No, I'm not stopping you.
Anybody can say anything is suspicious. You standing on the corner eating a bowl of cereal. Why is he on this corner eating a bowl of cereal?
Because the suspicious part we're talking about is you're recording a building, not only just a building, a bank, which banks get robbed.
But what's suspicious about from public? There's
I've already explained that.
But there's no expectation of privacy in public.
You're exactly right. Exactly right. Nobody's accusing you of violating any kind of privacy laws. Nobody's accusing that whatsoever.
So listen, sir, and you say you've been doing this for so long, and you should even know this too. What was your name again?
The senior officer emphasizes his 17 years of experience, explaining that he considers himself well trained in constitutional law and believes the detention is entirely lawful based on the suspicious activity call. The cameraman strongly disagrees, comparing the situation to someone being reported merely for eating cereal on a public sidewalk, arguing that ordinary, lawful behavior cannot become suspicious simply because another person reports it. As both continue debating reasonable suspicion, public photography, and First Amendment protections, the encounter evolves into a detailed legal discussion, with neither side willing to concede their position before the conversation continues.
Savage, listen. To get someone ID, they have to commit a crime,
no, they don't.
Not just a service call.
They don't.
They do, sir.
All we need is reasonable suspicion, and we
of a crime. Of a crime. What crime am I doing? Okay. I'm simply just recording, sir.
I've already asked.
Now you can polite. Yes, and I did nothing wrong.
And I asked you a handful of questions.
So let me ask you this. Me doing nothing wrong. Just simply out here with my GoPro in public. Because someone don't like me pointing at their building. There's no expectation of privacy in public. I'm exercising constitutional protected rights.
I completely understand what you're
And I wouldn't resist or anything if you guys want to attack me or anything. I see you trying to circle behind me. I come in peace. I'm really the most chill guy. But my thing is, I exercise my rights and I don't let anyone infringe on the rights. Okay. That's all I'm doing.
I hear you. And you're not going to find somebody more in lockstep with your ideas on that.
That's all I'm doing.
We were out here on a suspicious activity call.
That's not a crime.
Every legal right to identify you. To identify you. There's case law. You need to
what
do
law
research.
Is it? So what law?
You need to do research.
What law?
I cannot tell you the name of the case
Why
law
not?
right now.
25 years?
Because 17 years.
17?
Because I know hundreds and hundreds of laws, and I don't remember the specific name.
But y'all always get IDs. This should be at the top of your list, though. Yeah. It's like you're addicted to IDs. Be honest, why do you want my ID? You want to run my name?
The constitutional debate continues as the cameraman firmly argues that reasonable suspicion must be tied to an actual crime before police can lawfully demand identification. He repeatedly explains that recording a building from a public space is protected activity under the First Amendment and insists he has done nothing unlawful. Although he notices officers positioning themselves around him, he remains calm, stating that he has no intention of resisting and simply wants to exercise his rights peacefully. Meanwhile, the officers maintain that the suspicious activity call provides sufficient legal grounds to request his identity.
All you want to do?
I am documenting.
Because I did no crime, sir.
We stood here for how long?
I did no crime.
How long have we
You've been here He's been here for 12 minutes.
perfect.
You've been here for,
So for 12 minutes.
14 and a half.
12 minutes.
We just been having a cordial conversation.
Except
Being
okay.
cool guys.
Okay. Let me ask you a question then. Did you feel like you had the right to leave at every moment of this conversation?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
When I see him coming, like, why would I run from you? I did nothing
I'm not saying
wrong.
you were gonna run.
So when you came, I'm like, let me just have a cordial conversation.
Okay.
Because my thing is, I love shining light on the police.
Okay.
Now, whether you look good or bad, that's on you.
No,
I'm actually here to make you guys look good.
I actually believe
to show that you know the law.
I do.
That's all I do.
But here's the problem, and you know.
That's all I do.
You know the basic constitutional rights. That's very clear. What you haven't studied.
That's all I'm exercising.
Is the case law that comes from that stuff. Thousands and thousands and thousands of police calls for service and contacts every single year, and they all go just like this.
I do, Officer Bailey, sir.
Okay, but you don't know because you would know what I'm saying is accurate.
Listen, and this is just the basics. We dealing with the First Amendment here.
Sure.
A guy standing in public.
And nobody's stopping you from exercising it. I haven't asked you to stop recording.
Okay. Well,
I haven't.
I
haven't even told you can't video the buildings.
So what about the Fourth Amendment?
What about it?
What about the Fourth Amendment? Because that's what you're doing right now. You asked me for my ID.
What about it?
I have rights to privacy, sir. I don't have to show my ID if I haven't committed a crime. And then you said failure to ID. I have to commit a crime first to have to show you my ID.
After more than 12 minutes of conversation, the officer asks whether the cameraman ever felt he was prevented from leaving. The cameraman honestly replies that he did not, explaining that he chose to remain because he wanted a respectful conversation and hoped to demonstrate whether officers understood constitutional law. The discussion soon shifts toward the balance between First and Fourth Amendment protections. While officers emphasize established case law surrounding investigative contacts, the cameraman insists that requesting identification without reasonable suspicion of a crime violates his Fourth Amendment rights against unreasonable government intrusion.
We are out here.
Failure to ID is a secondary crime, sir. How am I educating you on 17 years on this?
You're not educating me because you're incorrect. You are incorrect.
So what is the Fourth Amendment? What is the Fourth Amendment? Because that's what we get right now. This is the Fourth Amendment. Me recording is my First Amendment. You're asking me for my ID. This is the Fourth.
I'm going to arrest you at this point.
I'm not going to resist.
Okay. You're under arrest.
I'm under arrest.
I'm not going to take that out of your hand yet. For nothing, dude. All you had to tell me was your name.
For nothing. I did nothing wrong.
You did, and I've explained it to you, and because you don't like it. Because you don't like it.
No, that's not it, sir.
Because you don't exercise
the right.
Okay. So you're a First Amendment auditor, probably. I got a YouTube channel, think you're cool, a bunch of followers. You don't understand the law like I do.
I do, sir.
You don't.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Because I don't.
You arrested me for nothing wrong.
I don't come to your place of business and tell you how to do your job.
I'm not at your place of business.
You are.
I'm in public, sir.
You are in my place of business. Where do I operate?
All right, for your safety, in mind, I'm going to pat you down and give you on you.
I have nothing. I have nothing. Ain't nothing in my pocket but my cell phone.
Where's your ID at?
I don't have my ID.
Keys.
What's your last name? What's your last name, sir?
You said you arrested me. I have rights to name. You need to read me my name.
This is not a guilt-seeking question, and I don't need to read you your Miranda rights. Again, you're incorrect. So, what is your last name?
I'm still required just to make sure for my safety and yours.
Identify yourself is only going to make your booking process.
With neither side willing to change its position, the encounter reaches its turning point. The officer rejects the cameraman's legal interpretation and announces that he is under arrest after repeated refusals to identify himself. Remaining calm, the cameraman does not physically resist, instead continuing to insist that he has committed no crime. As officers secure him, they speculate that he is a First Amendment auditor with a YouTube channel, while he responds that he is simply documenting public officials performing their duties in a public place and exercising constitutionally protected freedoms.
That's a secondary crime.
We're not debating it at this point. What is your last name? What is your last name? Okay. You'll just ID at the jail, or you'll sit there.
I have the right to remain silent.
I'm not asking you guilt-seeking questions, dude. No, your ID is not a guilt-seeking question. You need to do some more studying, big guy. Did you collect his property yet?
I don't have nothing on me.
Thank you. You got a cell phone, you got this. I am going to stop your recording.
Hey, y'all, so this is Bailey, y'all. They took me to jail. This is Bailey, bro. I just got out of booking. That's Bailey. Here go my stuff. I just got out of jail. I didn't give him my name. Y'all can't get nothing from
Following the arrest, officers continue asking for
your ID is
identifying
not a
information,
guilt-seeking
explaining
question.
and refusing to cooperate.
You need to do some more
on the
studying, big guy.
process. The cameraman maintains his position,
Did you collect his
arguing
property
that his
yet?
identity
I
is
don't
not
have
evidence of
nothing.
a crime
Hey,
and
you got
accusing the
cell
officers
phone,
of
you got
misunderstanding the law
I am gonna
governing
stop your
public
recording.
reporting and police authority.
Hey y'all, so this is Bailey,
His
y'all.
recording captures the final moments before
They
officers
took me to
stop the
jail.
camera. After later
They took
regaining
me to
possession
jail.
of
This
his
is Bailey,
belongings,
bro.
he addresses
I just
his
got out of
audience,
booking.
revealing that he was taken to
That's
jail
Bailey.
and booked while standing
Here
by
go my
his decision
stuff.
not to provide identification.
I just got out of jail. I didn't give